So like, for example, with my Instagram stories in the past, I would literally record like 50 times until I found one that I actually could post. Now I literally just record, whether I like it or not, I post it. Like, that is me trying to get out of this need to be perfect. Hey y'all, it is Onye and welcome to another episode of Confessions of an Influencer. Throughout this series, I'll be pretty much sharing some things that are on my mind. I consider myself an influencer. I know a lot of us kind of experience or feel the same things, especially when we're navigating this industry. So I thought this would be a great challenge or a great opportunity for us to just take a minute or two out of our day and just keep it real about what we're feeling. Because sometimes we don't always share those feelings for fear of rubbing somebody the wrong way or messing up a relationship with a brand. But honestly, sometimes you just gotta keep it real. So Confessions of an Influencer is a thing. I hope you guys will join in. I think it'll be really nice for people to see the real, or for us as influencers, kind of like let down that veil a bit and keep it real, right? So in today's confessional, I am going to be talking about perfectionism. That's right. Perfectionism, aka the need to be perfect. I think this is a very common issue for influencers and content creators because a lot of times we feel the need to be perfect or to be better than the next influencer. And oftentimes it's crippling, or it leaves you in a place where you're always working, always striving to be better, because there's always going to be someone that you perceive as being better than you. So if that is the case, then you're always going to be working hard to beat that person that you think is the best. For me, I'm in a position where I'm learning to fall back just a little bit. If you know me, then you know that I strive for perfection in like everything that I do. Everything. And that might be the reason why I don't do videos as much, because it's not really my strong suit. But look, we're getting there. Look at God, okay? I like to be perfect, honestly. If you look at my Instagram account, like, it's super crisp, like nothing's out of place. It's because I take a lot of time to make sure that things look right and they go together. The cons of that is that it can be very time consuming and almost crippling, because I haven't posted in I think weeks because I don't really know what direction I want to go in next. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about changing my theme, but I'm like, oh, but this theme is so perfect. I get in my mind, you know what I mean? And then I start looking at other people's pages and I'm like, well, they're doing this, maybe I can do that too. And it's just, it's really like a mental, it's a mental exercise that just wears you down. And I think it just stems from this need to be perfect, this need to be the best. So I'm challenging myself personally to stop. I'm challenging myself to just stop striving for perfection and just release. Just release. Stop thinking so much about like, oh, I gotta edit it this way, I gotta shoot at this time. Like, I think the beauty of social media and platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, is that it's supposed to be social. It's supposed to be kind of like in the moment. You're supposed to be just living and inviting people to see how you're living. But I think nowadays it's gotten to a point where everything is so fake and it's so staged and the production value is so high that the main purpose of social media has been lost. So I'm guilty of that as well. So right now, like I said, I'm challenging myself to like not even think about things as much and just release. So like, for example, with my Instagram stories in the past, I would literally record like 50 times until I found one that I actually could post. Now I literally just record, whether I like it or not, I post it. Like, that is me trying to get out of this need to be perfect. And I think that, with a platform like Instagram, it's all about authenticity. And I think if you start to move away from, oh, everything has to be perfect, I think you start to become more relatable to people. And in turn, your engagement, your reach, your number of followers will go up. That is my theory. It's a challenge that I'm currently undertaking. And I challenge you all to do the same. Live. Just live. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be released. Don't be a slave to your own need for perfection. And that is the end of this confessional. Until next time, bye guys.